you're not too late. Did you vote? You didn't vote yet. I'm going to show you who's winning by a landslide, by the way. Because I was going to do it till Christmas time. And at Christmas time, you would see the Guitar Temple fan picks. You'll see who the fans of the Guitar Temple have picked for the best guitarist in the world. Now let us remember the words that I used. This is for the fan picks. It's not my pick. I know who my picks are, and you're going to see them here. Who I think are within the top 4 best guitar players of the world. Because there is no best. Because each one of these guitar players can play everything that other guitar player can do, with feeling, with speed, and everything, and accuracy. But it's the Guitar Temple fan picks. Who their pick of the best guitarist. Remember, the word best guitarist was used. The best guitarist. I didn't say the best songwriter. I didn't say the music that you like best. I was talking about guitar players. Now last year, I had picked for the top guitarist of the year, in my personal opinion, and it was Igor Paspalj. Igor Paspalj is just an unbelievable guitar player. Just unreal. When I voted him in, 6 months later, 6 months passed, Guitar World magazine named him #1. I had clearly said it wasn't about songwriting, because can Igor Paspalj write a song like John Sykes? Can Igor Paspalj write a song like David Gilmour? I don't think so, because it never materialized. But this guitar player here, who is winning by a landslide, and you say, oh my God, it's clearly Frank Marino, definitely Michael Schenker, no doubt about it. Who is it then? Who is it that the fans pick? Now don't forget, the fans that did a survey said, who's the best guitarist in the world? It came in Taylor Swift. The second year it came in Johnny Ramone. Now for the professional guitar player out there, they will all say, you got to be out of your mind, because we know guitar. But you see, you're going by a fan way of feeling about it. I like that band, that's my favorite band, that's my favorite guitarist. No, this here was not about your favorite band or your favorite songwriter. It was about your favorite guitarist. Now the non-pro will pick the ones that they like their music the best. The advanced listener, who is not a guitar player, will again pick somebody that they think they like their music. But the professional working musician and the school college professors of guitar and the like never pick these guys. And there's a reason, because they know what they're doing is just shy of gymnastics on the guitar. Pretty impressive. But can they write a song like David Gilmour or John Sykes, let's say? You know, that's the thing. They're not necessarily songwriters, and I'm going to have one for songwriters specifically. But here today, who is it that the fans picked as the best guitarist alive? Now remember, before I asked the question, is and could this be the best guitar player? Well, you voted, and this is what you have picked. I didn't, but you did. So I'm going to put up the listing. Don't scream at me. Remember, they're the ones who participated. And it's not too late. You have 30 more days. Best guitarist. in the world according to this survey. Let's start first with who I picked and why. Step number one, my pick, Alex Hutchins. Plays with ultra fast speed, accuracy, but as a guitarist, he's got great feeling. Number two, Matteo. Matteo is perhaps one of the greatest guitar players alive today. There's no disputing it. Is he equal to... Go ahead. It's facing me. Number two, I would say Matteo. Now, can Matteo play everything that Alex plays? Sure he can. That's why I say they're equal to each other. There's no greater than or best than. There's different than. And of course, we can't forget the one that we voted in as number one last year, Igor Paspal. Ultra high speed, ultra accurate, but also plays melodically. That's another one of my pick. Is he better than Matteo? Is he better than Alex? I wouldn't say so. They're all equal to each other. They're of this level. Incredible guitarists. But a songwriter? He never wrote anything like David Gilmour and the like. My fourth pick, the great Guthrie Govan. There's no denying this man. Ultra speed, but this guy can play pretty much anything that you want him to play. Anything. And he can play for anybody. Is he better than Alex? Different then. Is he greater? Is he faster than Igor Paspalch? I would say they're equal. What about Matteo? He can do finger picking just like Matteo. It's an amazing thing. So for me, these four guys are the top dog when it comes to guitarists. There are classical players out there. There are jazz fusionists out there. There are absolute country western guitar players out there like Johnny Hyland, Danny Gatton. You cannot say one is better than the other. It's just more different than. A lot of people will vote for their heart. I like Craig Goldie. Why? Because he played for Dio, right? And you like all of Dio's music. Vivian Campbell, right? Or you're going to say John Sykes because you love the music of Whitesnake. But this here was about who's the best guitarist. And we know now that there is none. It's Tina S. Tina S is outstanding. There's no discounting the girl. She's got it under the fingers. There's no doubt about it.
my understanding was George was supposed to be the first guitarist in Blizzard of Oz before Randy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard from several people that George was offered the gig, but Dokken had just gotten signed in Germany, and George thought that was a better choice to make at that time, especially because Ozzy was a mess, you know, in between Sabbath and, well, I was going to say in between Sabbath and the Blizzard of Oz, but pretty much during Blizzard of Oz also. He was just a mess, and nobody really thought he was going to make anything of himself. So George turned the gig down, and then it went to Randy. So when Ozzy was looking for a new guitar player, immediately he went to George again. And like I said, he went out on tour, did sound checks, but apparently Ozzy just wasn't 100% on him.
Okay.
And he had me audition at SIR Studios. I came down, played. After I played, I messed the songs up. It's not like I played shitty or anything, but I wasn't that familiar with the songs. I had to do Crazy Train and I Don't Know. And if you're a guitarist, you know that you could interchange the parts. You could put this part of the song into the other song, and it all makes sense. And that's kind of what I was doing because I just learned the songs. So I was sure that I don't even know the songs. Why would he hire me? And I was packing my gear up when Ozzy and Sharon walked up to me. And at the same time, George was walking in the door. And Ozzy looked at me and he said, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Do what?" And he says, "Do you want the fucking gig?" I was like, "Yes, I do." He said, "You've got it." And George had just walked up at that moment, and he turned to George and said, "It's his, you've lost it." And then he walked away. And, that was, I was in the band for maybe 30 seconds before I saw Ozzy fire somebody, and it's never pretty.
Okay. What were you doing outside at the time? Like, what were you? You were out of Rat by this point, correct?
Yeah.
You were out of Rat by this point, correct?
Yeah.
You were out of Rat by this point, correct?
Yeah.
Were you without a band at the moment, or?
No, I had nothing. It's ironic because I'd been out of Rat and I had joined Rough Cut, and then I quit Rough Cut. And I was even with Dio. And I was even with Dio for about 6 weeks or so. And then I got fired from that. And at that point, I was pretty discouraged. I was I couldn't find a band I wanted to play with. I didn't know any musicians I wanted to play with. And I was 25. And in the back of my mind, I always thought that if you can't get something going by the time you're 25, then you're probably never going to get anything going. And I got the Ozzy gig, let me see, 2 months before I turned 26.
Okay.
So
you covered it.
Well, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Well, that would take some serious voting for it to top that. So, start now for later. If you want to change it, you're going to have to vote. Just put it in there. In the video that I have up there for the best guitar player on earth. Remember, not best songwriter. But anyway, there's the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. hope to see you again next time here at the Guitar Table.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough.